Hey guys, okay, so today I'm going to be doing my movie review for the movie Now You See Me. Okay, so yesterday, me and my friend went and saw Now You See Me, and we really liked this movie. It definitely surpassed some of my expectations. I wasn't really sure, like, what to think of it. I was kind of unsure about it. I don't know, just because, like, there's just like a lot of movies out right now, and I obviously don't want to waste my money. But I'm so glad I saw this movie. It's really good. Okay, so the stars. Well, first it's written by Louis Leterrier. It's about 2 hours. It's rated PG-13, and it stars. It has an all-star cast. It stars like Dave Franco. It stars Mark Ruffalo, Woody Harrelson, Isla Fisher, Jesse Eisenberg, Michael Caine. Morgan Freeman, like so many good people. It's just I don't know. It's just, when you first think about this movie, you may just think, seeing from the commercials or the trailers, that it's like a magic movie. And whether or not you're a fan of magic, this movie is so much more. It's basically about these group of four solo acts, and they basically one day they all get this card to say, meet at this house by this date, this time, and then, stuff happens. So they basically do all of these, like, tasks to basically, you think it's just a meager, do a magic show as a group, and then I'm going to give money back to the poor, or whatever, or to other people. This movie's a lot more. Yeah. So first, let's start with the cast. Okay, Dave Franco. I liked him in Warm Bodies. I didn't see much. I mean, he wasn't in the movie very long. Sorry, spoiler alert. But he was really good. He was funny. His character is really good at card tricks, so I found that really interesting. So the second person, Jesse Eisenberg. His character's kind of like, I would say, kind of like the leader of the group. He's in charge of, like, emceeing the acts, and I really liked him. I liked him in The Social Network. Yeah, I thought he was really good. I feel like they're all really talented, and it's nice to see them do another great successful movie. Okay, 3, Woody Harrelson. He's just really good. I hadn't seen him in anything before Hunger Games, and I loved him in Hunger Games as Haymitch. I'm really excited to see him in those movies. But also, he just was really funny in Now You See Me. He just was kind of the guy. He was, like, cracking jokes, but then just a very, like, dry sense of humor. I thought he was hilarious in this movie. Then we also have Isla Fisher. I don't know if that's the correct way to say her name, but it was nice to see that, like, she wasn't just, like, the eye candy. It was nice to see her actually act. And I feel like just because a lot of the times these days, women in movies are just seen as, like, sex objects, or just, like, the pretty faces. I mean, yeah, it could be said for men too, but it's more common, and it's more common for, like, women nowadays. Which, I mean, it's kind of irritating, but it's the culture we live in. So I love girl power movies, but it was nice to see her actually, her character actually act, and it was really good. So yeah. So then Mark Ruffalo, he was great in The Avengers. He was really good in this movie. He is basically the FBI agent who's trying to track down these 4 magicians, because they're basically, causing havoc and crime. So he's trying to track them down. The one thing I liked about this movie is it's not predictable. It constantly keeps you guessing. Like, you don't actually find out what's going on until, like, the last, like, maybe 2-3 minutes of the movie. You're constantly guessing, like, what's going on? Why are all these 4 magicians together? Why are they doing these things? Why does the FBI keep being fooled? Who's behind all these things that they have to do? It just was really interesting. I really liked Mark Ruffalo. His character basically teams up with, like, a French detective, who's a female detective. I really liked their chemistry. Their chemistry worked really well. They played well off of each other. I liked their dialogue. I mean, I liked a little bit of romance, but it was nice to see them, like, be professional, and they just worked really well together. So Morgan Freeman, his character is basically a person who basically debunks magicians' tricks. So you don't really know if he's a good or a bad guy. There's some you know, it's just very interesting to see where his character goes. Again, Morgan Freeman, he's good in whatever he does. He's still a legend. He's still a great actor. I loved him in this movie. So Michael Caine, I loved him in the Batman movies. And this character, he's basically the person who gave the four magicians their like big break to get like a group act together. So I really liked him. I really liked him in this movie. I don't know, like, again, like, he's also a legend, so whatever he does, I feel like he's just really great in. So another thing I liked about this movie is the action scenes. The action scenes are really cool. It wasn't all about, like, explosions and, you know, CGI, which that's, like, great in some movies, but it was just nice to see a change from that. I don't know, I just love how this movie was not predictable. Like, you think you know, but you don't. Like, you're probably going to be wrong, unless you're, like, a genius. But, yeah, this movie, on Rotten Tomatoes, it has, like, I think it's, like, a 40%, which I feel is a little bit harsh, because this movie was possibly one of my favorite movies I've seen this summer. It was smart, it was edgy, it had a good plot, the chemistry with the whole cast was great, and it's not predictable. It keeps you guessing, and you're constantly trying to figure out, like, okay, like, what's going on? Who's behind this again? So, I just like movies that do that, where it's not like, you know what's going to happen. Like, I didn't know what was going to happen at all. And there's a constant twist with characters, with plot. You don't really know, like, who's bad, who's good. It's just props to everyone who's involved in this movie. It was really good. Definitely give it a chance. And also, a cool slogan is, the more you see, the less you know. I really liked that. I thought that was really smart. So, yeah. Let me know. Do you guys have a favorite magician? Do you guys have a favorite magic movie? What was your favorite part of this movie? So yeah, so just let me know. Again, go see Now You See Me in theaters. It's really good. Give it a chance. And so yeah, so again, comment, like, subscribe, and thanks for watching, guys.